Many don't even understand that they are creating their future today. The future that they're going to live in, they're creating it right now. And they don't even understand that if they plan on getting to be old.
I,
And I've never seen a generation of people that's so disrespectful to their elders. And even to the point where they, oh, you old. Or when I was younger, man, I never heard that type of rhetoric. Like, he old man, hey, you old, she old. Like, I never even heard all that type of talk. Like being old is the goal. Like, getting old is the goal.
Yo, peace and blessings, family. You know, when I was listening to this, it made me thinking about myself when I was young. You know, I remember when I was like, I don't remember when the thought first started, but I do recall when I was in my early teens, young teens, preteens, or whatever they call that, to probably my early 20s, right? I used to have this thought that I never wanted to be old, right? And it had everything to do with not being able to take care of myself, or my perception of that is because of what I saw, at least from my point of view. Old represented not really being able to take care of oneself, getting sick and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And then as I got older, I realized, and I'm saying like probably like in my late 20s, early 30s, I started realizing the ailments and all of that kind of stuff that comes with age has everything to do with the way one take care of themselves when they're young. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole concept of working in the summer so you can, store up for the winter, so you can rest well in the winter, so you can be comfortable in the winter. Well, the summer can represent youth, right? The winter can represent older age, right? And that being a time when things start dying in that along that season. You know what I'm saying? You don't move the same as you were moving in the summertime. It don't necessarily mean that you can't do everything that you were doing in the summertime. It just means that you have to do it a little differently. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't see it that way when I was younger, because I don't just recall seeing that representation. But mind you, also when I was young, there wasn't social media. So I only can see my environment. I only can see, you know what I'm saying, that which I was raised around. I didn't see the world. I didn't see, so today one of the benefits that the youth today have is being able to get a real larger picture. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a fuller picture, a more accurate picture of what life can be like. You know what I'm saying? You can see life in other environments. You can see other life experiences, right? You can see the results of living a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And so, but in my youth though, I don't recall us ever speaking like against people being old, or like you old. Like today, the youth today, people in their 20s today are quick to like speak in a negative way, in a negative sense to age, or what they conceive or perceive to be old, right? There's like a negative connotation that's with that. You know what I'm saying? As if they don't desire to ever want to be what they perceive to be old, or they don't even think that they would get that to that age. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about that is when I was in my 30s, I heard someone call me school. And this was when I was in prison, of course. But I heard call me school. And I'm looking at, who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? So today, all you got to do is live long enough to be in your 30s. And to people in their teens, you are what they perceive to be old today. And one thing, me being now in my early 50s, I don't even see, I see like, I don't believe I should reach a point to where I'm breaking down physically. You know what I'm saying? Like where I can't maybe move the way I used to, which I mean, I can't move the way I used to in certain aspects now, but not because of age per se. It's just because of what I have not been doing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been just jumping off trees and stuff like I used to when I was younger. So to jump out of a tree today, I'm gonna probably feel it more, because I just haven't done stuff like that in a long time, or just start running for no reason. You know what I'm saying? When I see you start just running for no reason, I'm like, wow, that's a depiction that I definitely got a little older, because I don't just feel a need to just start running for no reason. You know what I'm saying? At top speed. Yeah, so what I perceive to be old today, or I'm just using that language because I don't think get old is things. People don't get old. People get older or age, you know what I'm saying? But to say somebody's old, that's a conclusive statement. People do get older though, you know what I'm saying? And so I believe that, what I consider to be an elder can be a number of ages as well. So I don't even know how to term this, but I don't think I should biologically start really breaking down to where I need assistance. I don't think I should reach that point until I'm like 80 something, 90 something years old. So again, man, it just, this whole old concept is just one of those things too that we really have to start really putting some accurate perspective around so that it can be perceived properly and respectfully. Because one thing about that idea of old is you have a lot of youth today that don't respect their elders. You know, I remember working, I'm gonna say this in closing, I was working in the high school one time, and these kids were just in the hallway, I guess between classes or whatever, and they talking just reckless, you know, sexually, you know what I'm saying? And I'm walking by, they don't care 2 cents about me hearing them. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably because this is what they hear in their house. This is how they talk in their house. This is probably how their parent or parents talk around them. You know what I'm saying? This is how the elders talk around them. So how are they going to have respect for other elders when the first examples or a boundary set for respect of elders is exemplified in their homes? So man, we need to really just, you know, look a little bit more deep into that kind of stuff and take more of a personal claim, personal responsibility about and around those kind of concepts and ideas. Peace.